get blown up.
I wasn't sure who you were talking about. I thought you meant the Clockwork, and I was like, yeah, he's definitely dead, actually.
Yeah. My bad. Ein was also dead on the bottom lane. Crystallize got him. Yeah. That's why the Clockwork and the Skywrath, when they're on the same team, they're an amazing combination. But it's a little less fortunate when the Skywrath is on the other side of the Clockwork. It's less fortunate for the...
Like the blink.
Yeah.
That's what I assumed when the hookshot comes out, because you think, all right, someone's got this guy's back, right? And then he just gets blown up. Oh, the bounty from the shovel. Nice job.
Value.
Pushka.
Very nice. Any other nice neutrals coming out? Items. Let's see. We got the iron tail on the bow.
Besides jelly. At least they both got jelly. That's all that matters. Na'Vi, but they have to be cautious because this blinking DK is very scary with the Mars and the Skywrath just shadowing nearby under smoke. Oh, this is exactly what they need.
Yeah, but Vepen lives to the initial burst. That's not the case, actually. The M is dead. I mean, this was a fight that I thought Vp.Prodigy was ready for. They definitely set up for it as if they were ready for it, but they were still, first of all, they were outnumbered. And second, they can't let that Dragon Knight die so fast. They have no save.
They needed the spear onto anyone but Clockwork, pretty much. That was the main problem, right? Like, it had to be magical, but once the Clockwork gets hit, and then you also commit, because like you can't really tell, I'm guessing, at the moment, like who you need to throw the Mystic Flare on, but it was just Clockwork again, which is like completely worthless.
Slayer is crushing it.
They just brought more numbers.
Yeah, I mean,
They thought they were so smart, like smoked up behind. I thought they were looking pretty smart, and then suddenly it's 4 heroes. Now they're just this giant ball of death. Oh, the flare. Oh, Ein.
Oh, no, not again. He is not yet level 6. He just wants to stay close to the creep so he can get the level. Slayer, can he still find him? He has got a hookshot available. Oh, actually, FN coming in with the blink, with the stun coming out as well, and that is the Clockwork that dies. And in the meantime, Crystallize is out. But they might want to...
Action nearby.
Do you think they want to set up for defending a tier 1 tower? Like, how much impact does taking towers have on Vp.Prodigy's game? Like, how much do you want to put into defending the towers?
I mean, you really don't want to just lose these towers for free, because these towers tend to just, like, never get pushed in. The thing is, they're a Roche team on the side of Na'Vi. Like, last time they were an Ancient team on the Dire side, right? Yeah. They had the Troll, but now they're a Roche team because they have a TA. They're trying to double meld. Taking some time, though, and they're smoking their way here. They have Arena, they have the Flare. Oh, man, I don't even know. Time, though.
I think they're just going to see if they're going to get the tier 1 middle.
Now they're going to know.
Yeah. Magic will take the Aegis. And let's see if Na'Vi wants to start fighting this instantly. Backing off. Vp.Prodigy will try to stay safe. Claire will not scout anybody. And Na'Vi just go for the push. You got to try to be aggressive, right?
Yeah, I mean, this Aegis is so important because it allows you to just play hyper aggressive with your blink and your deso before the BKB, and that's again just another. This is why when you look at these drafts, you say that it looks easier for Vp.Prodigy because they can't make a mistake. You know, if this TA just like dies once or twice, this game just feels kind of over. Or even just like one bad jump in from the axe can lead to total disaster for your entire team. And they've just gotten so much out of these like nice jumps of aggression. That's pretty unfortunate there. It looks like they have a sentry in the mid lane.
Yeah, but even the sentry, that was crystallized very far out regardless.
I think he thought he was covered because like where Slayer was playing. But he could save him.
Yeah. Well, they do take the tier 1 tower. They'll just continue on pushing.
I think last game these offlane towers lasted until like 25 or 30 minutes or something. They were just like completely ignored the entire time. But we have some real tower pushers in this one, and we have both teams just kind of dodging each other. I mean, if you're the Radiant team, you don't have the Aegis. You're kind of happy to trade even right now because I don't think this Morphling's ready to fight you. Right? The problem is he's almost got Eagle Song.
Yeah,
and that's offensive and defensive this game versus TA and Ricky.
Oh, Let's see. Pasha wants to make something happen. Gets a call on 2. Does he have anyone to back him up? He has Magical. And Magical just wants to have that Witch Doctor, which he does. Nice TP out from the DK, but oh, for more. DM dodges the hook shot, does get the arena, runs it away, using it as a backup, and he runs away where they don't follow him because they don't know where he went.
Look at that, instant smoke.
Yep.
I think they might have seen that with that observer ward. I mean, the Dire kind of ping it, but now didn't see it enough apparently.
No, and he has got no backup this time around. No Marcher. Mine was a not close with no 5. Nice kill for Navi to get as well.
Yo, can you imagine if Pasha gets it right now? They have, oh no, the flare's so far away. Oh my god, Slayer. Oh, he went up instead of down. I mean, surely he'd still get out, but you know.
That would be also disastrous for Vp.Prodigy.
Mid lane, DM's trying to keep this push going. But TA's close too. She's not going to join though. She's just messing around with the outpost.
Oh no, Ein. They see you. Get out. Do you feel like Navi is moving around maybe too much without giving too much attention to pushing the waves continuously out? Like, Sly's been walking around for a while, and sure, they got FN just now, which is great. But the balance between, like, finding a Witch Doctor like that.
2-shot. No, I think it's fine. Like, top lane's still pushing in. Mid lane's coming out too. I think they just might have had, like, TA's working on the BKB. That's why they're slacking a little bit right now, because they don't want to, like, get into another big fight without that. The Aegis is still good from the minute 20 as well. So this tower gold is going to give her BKB pretty near if they clear up both of these. Yeah.
And at the moment, it looks like they are getting both of these unless Vp.Prodigy wants to stage a big defense. I don't think they want to, though. Not against an Aegis TA. So just let them fall. Easy.
Yeah, they're all in on this morphing. Do they have the Force Staff yet? I don't think they do, right?
Oh, I mean, I'm just not going to get it anytime soon. And you don't want to have it on stave. All right, smoke for Vp.Prodigy. They know that they're probably hunting for Epileptic Kid. Let's see if they can find anybody. Dragon form popped as well. And Ben blinking down. He finds himself Ilias. Great.
That is a nice aspect that they have here too. Just like that quick pick like that, breaking apart the 5-man, and that was the BKB courier. Oh, that is 3 minutes of no BKB.
That is impressive. FN jumping to catch Slayer. The arena is there as well. The hook shot out is not hitting, and Slayer is stuck in this arena of blood and will die for it as well.
All right. Something happened with couriers. When we got 5 couriers, suddenly no one cared about courier at all. Like, I feel like slightest.
I feel like supports still do. Most
yeah, probably. But like, just sending your courier, like, it's that BKB timing is so important to now not just to not have it for 3 minutes is insane.
That is mad. I think it used to always be. All right, that's a dead DM. It used to always be supports that took care of it when it, when it was, and it's only one then, so then it's easy to take care of it because you kind of know where it is. But now, yeah, the cores just are like, oh yeah, I'll send it to myself, and then they're just too busy doing other things.
Yeah, they're too busy hitting all those creeps, they just move around the map as fast as they can, collecting all this gold, leaving the peons like the courier in the dust. But they actually recovered it pretty well by getting that on the Mars, because that kind of got them back over on this side of the river.
Yeah. And they're hunting
FN. Oh no.
Right now. Yeah. No force staffs and no saves is.
The creeps are coming to the high ground. They will come up to you. You don't need to be there.
A little bit of a mistake there by FN. I mean, this is so far has been a series of little mistakes here and there. Can't stop now. Ooh, of embrace.
Oh, Navi, I mean, now they can just kind of control this part of the map. They've secured enough of a lead that Morphling doesn't have friends. Morphling is a good hero. Morphling has his items, but a lot of his allies are pretty far in the dirt right now.
Yeah, and
that
do we have
halberd will be
any,
big though.
any 4 stabs actually built? Like, is anybody even queuing it up? I don't think so, right?
No. Save is just like, that's not my hero.
Everybody's just expecting Ein to get it, but Ein has died 6 times this game. Very unfortunate. He had a rough start, and the whole map is being farmed up already. Like, every kind of safe farming space they have will be taken up by a Morphling and a DK and a Mars as well.
So stubborn. Like, there's like no one's buying a Eul's, no one's buying a 4-step. Like, sure, yeah, you can E-blade people to save, I guess, but wasn't the whole point of this so that you could actually fight with the E-blade, not just save yourself or your allies?
Navi, I think they're hoping for a fast Roche respawn. We're gonna find out soon when he's gonna respawn. But they have control over this game. 10k gold in their favor, and they're looking quite comfortable. Even though the Morphling hasn't had too bad of a game. I mean, at a level of farm compared to the TA with the Morph, it's just a little bit sad. They need a bigger Morphling in order to be able to fight back and make their lineup work, and this snowball of Navi is still very much rolling.
Yeah, by the time Magical finally gets BKB, he had a Chrysalis done.
Yeah. It's gonna go from bad to worse. Bottom side of the map, controlled. Navi farming everything there. Do you think VP, they probably should contest the next Roche, right?
Let's see. Yeah, probably. Let's say that's the best place for them to fight, right, with the arena. So they're not actually going to push that bottom tier 2. Oh, they are. Okay, I like this. Magical's going to show and push. So now you have 2 options, Vp.Prodigy. Are they all smoked up sitting behind TA, or are they all, you know, smoking running at us? And it looks like they have not predicted this one. All Pasha.
That is a perfect target to find. They take him out first. Save on the high ground. Will not have anywhere to go either. Does keep himself safe a little bit with the Ghost Scepter. The rest is trying to run FN. What are you still doing here? The TPs are coming out. Nice blink, but the flare will still see you. And the call is there. 3 dead, and it's gamble. It's decision making. We said, what are they gonna do? Are they hiding behind the TA, or are they running towards us? They made the wrong call and they paid for it.
I actually thought Navi played like better last. Like a lot of those team fights, we pointed out how Navi kind of played better, but still lost in a lot of them. Like they had a lot of the good goals last game of like taking down the Oracle right away. But in the end, their heroes and the state they were in at that point couldn't like carry them to victory. They got troll rapiered. Now, very good calls. That was an excellent smoke play there. Completely caught Vp.Prodigy by surprise. They were not ready for that one.
Yeah. What was the main reason for the whole panel going for Vp.Prodigy again?
Because it's just safer. Right? I will never pick these like hyper aggressive drafts because they just don't work out that often. Like there's so many reasons why Navi shouldn't be winning this game, because it only takes like 1 or 2 very small mistakes in the early game, and suddenly this game is just so hard to play. But the TA just had like free time mid. Magical never died. There were no rotations mid. You had the Axe did a very good job of not only crushing Morphling, but keeping his own farm up, and he's also just been getting crazy good kills all game.
Yeah, nice positioning from Ein, but nobody's gonna walk into that death ward save. You're dead. Sad times. 2 quick kills again for Navi.
And you can see how like if they don't get snowballing, they have a really tanky and annoying heroes like DK and Mars and Morphling, right? So it's just this edge makes them all look like paper. They're just like cutting through them, but that's what Navi were gambling on, and they gambled on themselves and they won.
That's the best way of gambling. Winning, that is.
Well, now they have Roche. So Aegis Cheese and presumably the GG in their hands if they can get this one. It'll be such a hard fight if they make their way back like that. Are
there any items that are about to be done on Vp.Prodigy that they can use to, I don't know, turn this game in their favor? Because at the moment, it's they just die 1 by 1. Like, it's not even an orchestrated fight. It's just, they just die.
Me and Jules is almost done to try and save from the blade calls, but...
Okay. Well, Aegis in the hands of Magical, and he's going for the target, getting disarmed at the moment, and the rest of his team is already working on clearing some others up, though. Magical is not even able to hit anybody at this moment at all. But it doesn't. Magical actually did not hit anybody in this game, in this fight, by the way. Doesn't matter though. GG is called. They will go to a game 3. That age is indeed spelled GG for Navi.
Man, Slayer just owned that last fight too. He hook shot through like the entire team to catch the Morphling, Cogs push, and him the Spirit Vessel, and basically solo killed them. That was the last couple minutes there were so bad for Epileptic Kid. He just